Hi, I'm Obie from OB Audio, and you are tuned into OB Updates, where I tell you about what's been happening to OB Audio. So yes, first and foremost, I think it has to be noted, or at least said, that we finally reached 300 subscribers, and it's... I honestly didn't expect this channel to get as big as it is. I know it's not that big, but this is much bigger than I even anticipated the OB Audio to even become, starting off as just a measly Facebook page, and now it turned into something like here in the YouTube. So thank you so much for all of your support, and I am so grateful to have all of you watching my videos and, you know, supporting and tuning in. I appreciate it so much. But yeah, so if you guys may have noticed, I have been gone for a bit, and it has been kind of rough here and there. First and foremost, I just finished my second semester of school. Yes, I am in school right now, and it was a very, very hectic time, and I really couldn't focus much on other stuff besides school, or, you know, procrastinate. I'm kidding, no, I focused on school, but I definitely took audio a bit to the side as to, you know, have my priorities set. And at the same time, I was honestly kind of feeling burnt out. You know, in short, I was slowly losing my motivation to do audio reviews. And, you know, it sucked because, you know, I really do like doing audio reviews and all of this really fun filming and writing and photography stuff, but, you know, for a few weeks, and actually just until recently, I've kind of overburdened myself with the idea that I had to become this, like, extremely unique, extremely different type of content creator, and I don't know, it pressured me to the point where I was just too focused on trying to be unique rather than just, you know, being what I want to be. And that was fundamentally the issue, and I really just, after my finals ended, I took a break and I reconsidered. And, well, here we are now. So yes, what do I want to do though? You know, I like I said, I've kind of been losing motivation and the drive to push, and it made me reconsider what did I find enjoyable in reviewing in the first place, and I found that it was through properly curated reviews that I'm personally happy with, and it all boils down to my written reviews. And I don't know if you guys know, but I do have a Facebook page, and I post all of my written reviews there. It's basically where I put all of my thoughts and just a lot of my efforts as well, since I kind of started off as just purely written, and I ended up just, you know, doing videos as well for fun. And I realized, especially as of recent, I'm gonna spoil you a bit, I was writing my review for the Leisure Galileo, coming soon, yes to me. I really had fun just typing down all of my thoughts, and I really miss that feeling, because as of recent, all I've been doing is trying to look for inspirations on how should I do my B-roll, my formats, my terminologies, and all of that. And I kind of just got rid of that whole personalized review style that I really wanted to strive for. And writing that Galileo review made me realize, you know, maybe I should just a little bit focus more on the written aspect. And that would then transition into what I want to do for OB Audio. And first and foremost, I want to take it slow. I want to take OB Audio just a little bit slower than my usual pace, which is already kind of slow, but I want to deliberately take it slower so that I can really take my time to enjoy all of the IAMs and the whole process of reviewing, and just, you know, basically get my groove back into why I started reviewing in the first place. Yeah, at the same time, as I said, I also want to focus on my written reviews, which, here's a little preview of what's to come for OB Audio. I, OB from OB Audio, am a wonderful part of Audio Notions. Thank you to Drew for helping me and allowing this opportunity for me to become a part of Audio Notions, and I am honestly stoked to be working with Drew and everyone else who is a part of Audio Notion. So, especially soon I'll be releasing some of my own personal reviews there, Galileo included, and honestly, it's just going to be a wonderful time. I'm going to be, sharing all of my thoughts and opinions on that side, on Audio Notions. So definitely check out Audio Notions already. Drew has already written a lot of interesting and thought-provoking articles with really good write-ups. So yeah, check it out. I'll put a link down in the description to where you can look for Audio Notions. So there. And speaking of reviews, I do kind of want to make my review shorter, as I've been contemplating about my review process, especially in the video segment. And arguably, yeah, it does get kind of lengthy, especially my first few videos, over like 20 minutes long, and only recently have I been going down to 15. But I want to shorten down to less than 10 minutes and basically focus on the interesting aspects of the IEMs rather than, trying to really nitpick every single aspect that, for better or worse, probably most people won't care. And if they do care, well, the written reviews there. That rhymed. But yeah, I do want to make my reviews a lot more concise and a lot more consumable, so that people who just want to know, well, what's interesting about this IM, they know exactly from the first few seconds all the way to, like, I don't know, the end of the video. I just want it to be as interesting while also informational without being too rambly or too, uninteresting sometimes, because, attention span nowadays is arguably kind of, yeah. But speaking of reviews, I've kind of been thinking of what I want to add for OB Audio, and I've already kind of planned some of the content and the ideas that I want to do in the future. And here are some of the ideas that I thought of, and I wrote them down here. You've already experienced OB unboxing with Obie. I'm still trying to understand what I want to do with unboxing with Obie. It feels a bit too stale, a bit too boring, and I kind of want to make it a little bit more me, and hopefully later down the line I'd be able to make it more personalized. Now the next one is OB Shorts, which is compressed reviews in shorts format. Yes, I'm gonna make YouTube shorts or TikToks or whatever, because let's face it, that's kind of the future of content right now. And I've been seeing a lot of content, audio content, in the likes of TikTok and YouTube Shorts as of recent. Shout out to you, Hobby, for making some fine unboxing experiences in Shorts. Honestly, one of the stuff that inspired me to do Shorts in the first place. But yeah, check him out. By the way, just Hobby's a great guy. But I wanted to try out some Shorts and basically have those compressed, like, really shortened reviews, maybe less than 30 seconds. I want to integrate something like that with OB Audio. Next, OB Quickies. Yes, I know, it's kind of a weird name. I'm still thinking of a better name for it. But OB Quickies is just a quick review for units that I didn't really have enough time on, I don't care about, or I tried during a meet or con. Self-explanatory. I just make a short video about the specific IM that is either uninteresting or, yeah, I already said it. Maybe no need to repeat myself. And I do really want to explore on these shorter form factors that, don't really require too much time to watch, but at the same time, it's still just as informational as, my main reviews. And I do just, again, reiterate the fact that these are probably units that I didn't really have enough time on, or isn't interesting enough for me to talk about in depth. So it's kind of like my impressions, like my written impressions, but at the same time, it's just a bit more thorough. Not as thorough as a full review, but enough. And then, OB Reviews Audio, the usual, again, just shortening the format a bit. And lastly, OB Talks Audio. And this is gonna be interesting because I don't really have a background in audio engineering, but I want to learn a lot about it. And I want to make OB Talks Audio as the segment where you and I can both learn about audio concepts and audio terminologies and just all of those intricacies and technicalities about the audio, not just a hobby, but audio as a form, like as a medium, and basically, get that fundamental understanding of what makes audio. And again, if I'm also thinking of clarifying some terminologies that some people may throw around, jibber jabber, whatever, and basically clarify it in some of these. Again, one of the reasons why I want to do this again is Hobby. Hobby, you're big inspiration, I swear. But he does these really interesting deep dive, not really deep dive, but introspective videos on, like, for example, bass talk, similar concepts like that. And because he is an instrumentalist, he is a musician, he definitely knows his stuff and he knows what he's talking about. And I always found his stuff to be really interesting, and I'm really looking forward to the next one. Hobby, please, just next one. But yeah, I'm also planning to do my own style, but something less geared toward a professional setting and more something like a personal, yeah, did you know about this, did you know about that, it's kind of like we're learning something together. I want to do something like that. At the same time, in terms of the review itself, I do want to change the scoring a little bit. I don't like the numerical grading, the 10 out of 10, 7 out of 10. But I do want to do something similar, and I'm still thinking of what I want to do. Right now, I'm just doing total grade and then value grade as of now. Again, I'm still thinking thoroughly, but yeah, I'm just honestly reconsidering what I want to do for the scoring of how I would rate the IEMs. For now, I guess I would just stick to a more fundamental, more verbal explanation of if I like an IEM or not, and a letter grading. I'll explain the letter grading in another video, hopefully. And speaking of, actually, this isn't part of the script, but if there's any audio content video idea that you guys want me to do, like if you want to know my tastes in music, if you want to know what was my background in audio, how I got into audio, how I got into reviewing, all of that, put it down in the description. I'm honestly looking for content that the people want me to do. It's not that I can't think of my own content, but it's nice to interact with the audience and to see what they want to watch and what they want to tune into. So comment. And lastly, just be more active. Basically, like, one of my issues about like OB Audio starting off is it felt somewhat exclusive. Like, I'm only sending out all of my reviews without really me sharing my own stories or my own personal experiences with units, and just, not really updating well. And I want to be more updating, I want to be more, I guess you would say, open about my experiences in audio. And I guess by just being more active in general, posting more, especially in my social medias like Twitter and Instagram, where most likely I'm going to be posting my just experiences over. I already do, actually. Just check out my Twitter. I rant there a lot. But just basically give myself a bit more of a openness to my experiences in audio. Because, again, audio is a very communal experience. At the same time, it's also a very personal experience. If you can share your own personal experiences to other people, it makes the hobby just so much more interesting and so much more, exclusive. No, sorry, exclusive, inclusive, right? That's the word. I think that's the word. I don't know. But why am I making this video in the first place? I've already mentioned that I do want to be more active and I want to be more open. But why am I making this video in the first place? I want to hold myself accountable. One of my issues is, at least right now is I'm kind of scared to mess up. And I know I keep telling myself, I have to mess up, I have to make mistakes, I have to do stuff the wrong way in order to know what I'm supposed to be doing and what I'm not supposed to be doing. But I'm kind of not holding myself accountable for these things, and I want to hold myself accountable. And hopefully, by making this video, I can, you know, push myself to say, hey, you made a video in YouTube regarding your plans, so you might as well, right? You might as well stick with the plans. And hopefully this video is definitely going to be that. And I do want to make this as a point of reference in the future to when I say, oh, I have to, you know, move up the pace, pick up the pace and stuff like that. I guess if future OB is watching this, I just want to say, no, don't. Just take your time. Enjoy the review process. Enjoy just making content that you want to do. Don't do content that you don't want to do. Don't force yourself to do content. This hobby or this thing isn't gonna go anywhere, and all you have to do is just enjoy. You know, fundamentally the reason why you're doing this is because you find this fun, and kind of ruins the whole process if you don't find it fun at all. So, you know, just food for thought if you do come back here in this video. And finally, to give you a little bit of treat to bite into, I'm gonna be having a series of video reviews coming up very soon, and I mean very soon, very soon. I have my list here. And the very soon reviews, future reviews already in the works. We have the Fosi BT28 Pro. Yes, Fosi sent over a mini amplifier for speakers. You'll see my video on it, and you'll see that I do actually own speakers. I will also be doing my Let's Shure XGiz Audio Galileo review. Again, it's already in the writing process. I think I'm already done. I'm gonna have to double check. But I'm also gonna be making a video of it very soon as well, so stay tuned. The SimGot EA500. You've seen my first impressions on it. I'm just telling you now, it's currently my favorite under sub $100 ever. It's so good. Also the Let's Shure Cadenza, yeah, it's definitely one of the more units because it costs $2,000. But yeah, I do find that I am super interesting. Also, the Celeste Pandemon. I've actually had the Celeste Pandemon for a while, and I've been extensively testing it, and I have so much to say about it, like seriously. Even though that the market has gone and passed, I still find it to be one of the most unique sub $60 IEMs in the market right now, and I don't think that it beats anything outright, but it's so unique that I'm gonna say it right now, it's a must buy for anyone who just wants to try something different or interesting in the budget segment. Budget. And yeah, and then a bunch more from my backlogs, you know. I'm not gonna spoil right now, but I do have a lot of stuff in my backlogs that I'm really looking forward to sharing with all of you. So look forward to it. And for my future reviews that haven't even arrived here yet, but I really do want to share with you guys because I'm really hyped about it. The Soft Ear Studio 4. Yes, I'm gonna be able to try it. It's a really exciting unit, honestly, but I've heard it has pressure buildup, so I don't know, but it looks really interesting. Timmy likes it, so. Also, Hida's or Hida's, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but Hida's XO and MS5. Really interesting units that I'm looking forward to trying out. The XO is a DAC amp, from what I believe, and the MS5 is their latest mid-ranger IEO with tunable switches, which it seems like it's the trend nowadays. Tuning switches, tuning nozzles, tuning everything, so, you know, something to look forward to. And lastly, this is something I'm really looking forward to. It is the Hibby R6 Pro 2, along with the Hibby Crystal 6, no, not 6, Hibby Crystal Gen 2. The R6 Pro is gonna be my first DAP review, and holy crap, I am totally hyped for it because I'm not really, you know, in the market for a DAP, but I have experienced the likes of the Lotu Pog Gold Touch, and the one of the Sony, really expensive Sony ones, and I just want to say that the experience was so... It's not mind-boggling in terms of the sound, but the user experience, the vibe, and like the amount of photos you can take with the DAP and your IM is just so... it makes me want to get DAP, but you know, kind of expensive, and I'm not really looking for a DAP right now. I'm more than happy with my phone as a player. But yeah, that's really about it. Oh, lastly, we finally have a Discord server. Yes, a Discord server. Woo! I should have probably put this a lot earlier in the video, huh? You know what? I'm just gonna, whatever. I'm gonna put it down in the description, and I'm gonna continuously, what do you call this? Not update, but I'm gonna continuously. What's the word? Oh my goodness, I lost the word. But I'm gonna continuously promote the Discord server down in the description of every single video and at the start of every video, because yes, please join the Discord server. I want to talk to you guys. I want to discuss with you guys. I, you know, throw in a lot of my thoughts and opinions about stuff that I haven't released yet, or just my first impressions, like thorough first impressions of IMs that I get, or just generally you want to discuss about anything. Let's talk. Discord server, OB Audio Discord server official. Also, other news, I broke my measuring rig. Yikes. But I hopefully should get this fixed very soon. It doesn't look broken, more like it's just, you know, ripped off from the connector itself. So, you know, hoping for the best, because I spent about $30 on it. I know it's not a lot of money, but for me, it's a lot of money right now. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I know this is a pretty long video and it's just purely update, no audio related, but thank you so much for watching. I honestly found this to be quite refreshing, just to talk about what I want to do and what I feel, and you know, I really do hope that this kind of becomes more of a normal thing for me to just share out my thoughts. And at the same time, I want to say thank you so much for all of your support. Again, 300 subscribers. We've reached 300 subscribers, and I'm not gonna say that there isn't a giveaway at 500 subs, but at 500 subs, there might be a giveaway. Who knows? Just find out. Subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends. Make them subscribe as well. And yeah, that is about it. I'm not going to take any more of your time. Thank you so much for watching. This is OB Audio. Out.